This is Spud here from HitStartNow.com, coming at you with another quick hit. First things first, I'd like to apologise for the lack of quick hits over the last, say, 3 or 4 weeks. We were having a lot of technical difficulties here in HSN, so I couldn't really supply the videos. Okay, that's a big blown up way of saying my laptop was fucked, I couldn't record, but it's back up and running. It's just about back up and running at the moment, it'll do. So I'm going to kick out some quick hits while I can. So apologies for the lack of them over the last month. Hopefully we'll get things flowing now once again. So second thing second, I spent yesterday dropping in and out of the Galway Gamer Jam. Now what is a Gamer Jam? I'll be honest, it's kind of different from what I expected a Gamer Jam to be. If you told me about a game jam, I'd say, well, it's a place where a load of game players get together and play a lot of video games, right? You know, it would be like a big casual event, we'd all hang out. Maybe there'd be a tournament at the end of it and we can kind of cheer people on. No, a game jam is completely different. A game jam is where a bunch of developers get together and create a game within a tight time frame. And this is really fucking interesting stuff, man. It was hosted by Pulse College here in Galway City. Basically, a bunch of guys from all over town, and maybe outside of town, all show up, and most of these guys didn't know each other. Most of these guys were kind of complete strangers. They were all developers of one form or another. They were audio guys, they were artists, they were coders, all sorts of different dudes, you know, with all sorts of different jobs, and coming from all sorts of different backgrounds. And they all hook up, and basically they're all thrown into one room and separated into different teams. Teams with guys, again, who don't know each other. You're thrown into a team with 3 other lads that you've never met. Or lads and lasses, that you've never met before. And then you're giving a theme for the day where you've got to build a video game around that theme. Now the theme for the day yesterday was Hidden Worlds. So 6 or 7, I'd say 6 little teams of guys had to get together and create a game about hidden worlds within 12 hours. Now this is going from absolutely nothing, fucking scratch, not a damn thing, to having a fully functional prototype within a 12-hour time frame. And this is really interesting. This is really cool. All these guys, like I said, didn't know each other beforehand. And they've got to chat it out and go, okay, find each other's interests, find each other's lack of interest, find out what they've got as a common interest, what the common ground is, what they can all work towards. You know, have they all got RPG in common? Maybe they're all action fans. Maybe you kind of want to do a run and gun. Find out what works between a lot of them. And then start going, okay, well, we've got this team that is blown open, hidden worlds, we can go anywhere with that. What are we going to make a video game about? From there then, you've got walls and walls of code to kind of break through and create something within that time frame. It was really entertaining to watch. It was really, really cool. Now, I'm no game developer. I'm a game player. I always have been. I've been playing video games as long as I can remember, but I've never got behind it and kind of seen coding and putting together. You know, how these games go from being concepts into playable products. You know, I've never seen that before, and it was really, really exciting. It was really, really cool. And so, with Hidden Worlds being the theme for today, like I said, you can go anywhere with that. That's really kind of an open topic, and that's really, really cool. That gives a lot of creative expression, a lot of different ways you can go. You know, it really gives you a lot of room to move around and make things your own. And that's exactly what all these little teams did. They came out with space games. They came out with weird kind of perception platformers. They came out with all sorts of different stuff. Weird underground games, you know. It was really, really cool. It was very entertaining. And I got to play all of these games then afterwards. I got to spend a couple of minutes on each, just kind of giving them a test run to see what worked and what didn't. You know, there were cool little games about postmen. There were weird kind of like I said, perception platformer with different layers to the platform. And I don't want to get into too much detail about what these games are about or how they worked, because these are other people's creations. I don't want to just throw them out online and go let other people take them up. You know what I mean? These are other people's creations. I don't have the rights to go all out and talk about them. But they were fantastic little games. They were really enjoyable. You know, I love the little platformer elements. I love the exploration games that were made as well, right? You kind of journeying from place to place. I thought they were fantastic. And I just really had a good time. I really had a good time watching these guys go from total strangers, most of them from total strangers, into good friends who will probably hook up and try and build games again in the future, who probably give each other rings at times and sort out all sorts of stuff. You know what I mean? You can make friends for life doing this kind of thing. And I love that. I love anything that gets a bunch of gamers together and opens up a world where they can make friends and have a good old time. I love it with Street Fighter. I've met so many people. I've met so many people playing Pokemon over the last year or two as well. You know, and this is another way for people to meet and hang out and have a good time, just doing what they all have in common and enjoying their common interests, enjoying their hobby, and then more than likely fuck off and have a pint and a bit of a laugh about it afterwards. And it was played as a kind of competition as well, so the best game of the day won. So in many ways, it's almost got that competitive edge. It's almost got that tournament edge that I love about gaming. You know? It was cool. It was really, really different. And if I was wearing a hat, I'd take it off right now to Pulse College and say, fair play, the Galway Game Jam was amazing. And I can't wait to see the next one. And I can't wait to see what other games come out of these kind of little teams that have formed lately. You know? I can't wait to see what they do next, or if they create better versions of the prototype that I played last night. There were some fantastic games there, and I'd love to see them go places. I'd love to download these on Xbox Live Arcade. This is Spud from HitStartNow.com, signing off. Good luck. Thank you very much for watching more about HitStartNow.com Quick Hits. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share and subscribe. You can also catch us at HitStartNow.com, where we have written reviews, monthly blogs, infamous monthly podcasts. You can catch us as well on @HitStartNow on Twitter and /HitStartNow on Facebook. All of these will be linked down below in the description. Thank you very much.